So what did you see from your team in their first outing, Matt?
Well, obviously, both teams, on the same level playing field in terms of not having exhibitions or having a game before the secret scrimmage. So it's not an advantage. It's just really hard to kind of figure out your team and knowing who plays well. Obviously Ethan Morton for us is coming off a mono and obviously still has effects, and Eric Hunter is not playing. And that's a big hole. I think what we didn't have tonight defensively, I think Eric really would have helped us on the perimeter. We had too many breakdowns on the defensive end. But I thought our bench did some good things for us. I thought Isaiah Thompson did a good job of playing a lot of minutes, handling the basketball, getting us an offense, not turning the ball over. I thought that was great. Obviously, he knocked down a couple shots, for us also. But our guys were pretty steady. Travion didn't have, a great night. For him, he never really got going. He had some shots to not go down early. And we had, obviously, as a team, too many turnovers. But we shot the ball well. Zach obviously had a good night for us, getting 19 points in 15 minutes. Jaden Edey put the ball in the basket and gave us a scoring punch off the bench. I thought offensively we did some good things. We didn't make our free throws in the first half. I thought we should have been in a better position at halftime. We only had a 7-point lead. I thought it should have been definitely in double figures, but we didn't knock down our free throws.
When you first got Zach, were you surprised how refined he was for how little basketball he's played?
Well, he does good things when he gets the ball in positions where he's comfortable. I think that's the best way to put it. They were doubling some tonight. They weren't doubling. I think after they saw how mobile and skilled he was, that they had to come with the double, and it was definitely an advantage for us. So, but no, I wasn't. I mean, he's always been able to move. He's a hockey player. He's a baseball player. His mobility is a big strength of his, and I think he's just going to keep getting better.
Just your newcomers as a whole, obviously Brandon and Jaden, especially in the first half, were pretty aggressive. Did you see what you wanted to see from them from a poise perspective and an aggressiveness perspective? That kind of fine line right away?
And from a team standpoint, we had 16 turnovers. That's entirely too many turnovers. No, they thought Brandon got to the basket a couple times. Jaden made some nice plays. He had the one charge call. I don't know if it was a charge, but we want him to be aggressive. We want Jaden to be able to score the ball. But we had, handful of times out there where we had 3 to 4 freshmen out on the court. And so I thought, they're getting a lot of experience here, and we just got to keep growing together.
Just the veteran presence you got from Sasha there at the end, how important was that when you guys were holding on to a lead?
Yeah, he made that big three. They're coming down the stretch. We ran a play to get the ball to Zach, and they more or less just stayed with Zach, and he stepped back and hit that big three. But no, he's a veteran player, and he showed poise and did a lot of good things for us tonight.
I'm good. Thank you, Matt.
All right.
Anyone else? Carm? Dakota?
Yeah. Hey, Matt, just, the things that you saw in practice from Zach, you feel good that the things that you saw carried over into the game tonight?
Yeah, you feel great. You want to be able to execute to get him the basketball in those positions. Obviously, they can't scout for somebody that they've never seen, and they can't scout and put somebody in their practice at 7'5" either. So, I think that's an advantage for us. And so, when he gets the ball in those positions, he's had success in our practice. And I thought he did a good job tonight and showed poise and was just getting good position and scoring the basketball.
How did you feel just initially about the perimeter, getting the ball inside, and did some of the things that haunted you last year, do you feel like you cleaned some of that up?
Yeah, when you play a lot of different styles as the season goes on, I think it answers the question. When you just play one game, I thought tonight we had a good conscious kind of awareness when to get the ball inside. We actually had a couple shots we took and made that we probably shouldn't have taken. We should have thrown inside just because he had him buried underneath the basket. But no, I think it's overall decision-making, Mike, more than anything. Like when we changed to a more athletic team or a pressing team or a zone, and now you get that was a half-court defensive team. And, we had some success tonight and knocked down some shots and had good inside-outside balance. And so I thought our awareness was good in terms of what we're trying to run and do, but it's still we have a ways to go. You know, we have to do a better job of just have an understanding of what we're trying to do at all times and what we're running.
I didn't see Steve Lutz on the bench tonight. What's up with that?
Yep, he's home.
Okay.
Yep, he's home.
All right. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Anything else?
Yeah, Andy's got a question here, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Edey.
So Travion only shot the ball 7 times, but just how important is it when he has an output like that, just his ability to affect the game in so many different areas in terms of rebounding and assists?
Yeah, you know, it's just a balance of it. You know, he gets double figures rebounds, he gets 5 assists. You know, he can, like you said, he can affect the game in other ways, and just never really got going. And I've always looked at it when we've had 2 bigs. I know the people that have covered us for a long time look at it that way. You know, throw their stats together. It's 40 minutes. It's 16 rebounds. You know, it's around 26 points. I don't know how many points Travion had. I know Zach had 19. So, you know, when you put those points and those rebounds and those assists together in 40 minutes in one position, that's pretty productive.
Were you surprised with what you saw from Zach tonight?
No, not at all.
Why
Not
is
at all.
that?
Just because when he gets the ball deep, you know, against people that can't have the equal same size. If you don't have somebody his size and he catches the ball at 4 feet, he's going to have success. You can't let him get the ball that deep.
And then Brandon, obviously we didn't see him last year, and he started for you guys tonight. What pleased you the most with what he did?
Well, you know, he had to guard a quicker guy tonight. I think that was you know, an experience for him, and, you know, kind of learned from it. The kid, you know, made some plays against him, but Brandon did some good things, and he's going to end up guarding a lot of different people. And I talked about that with Eric Hunter not being in that mix, because Eric's probably a guy that's either going to guard our point or he's going to go guard that best perimeter player that they have. But, you know, I thought he did some good things. Obviously, you know, had a steady game. But, you know, it's something for us that, you know, we're going to have consistent play by newcomers, and we got a lot of them. So it was good to kind of get that first game under his belt and get going.